quick recap of where we are at. We are 1 month into our 12 months challenge. We've had great progression on a 7'4" mid-length, but recently decided to trade it in for a shorter board, which would be better suited for surfing the advanced waves at the Wave in Bristol. We also recently tried a 6'4" board and were amazed that we could even surf it. Just over a month's training in the wave pool, and we moved from an 8' foamy to being able to surf a 6'4". So what board did we end up moving to? You're about to find out. My name is James Davis, and I've been skydiving for over 22 years, competing and jumping all around the world. I want to find out if the latest wave pools can do for surfing what wind tunnels did for skydiving. I'm going to see if an average UK-based surfer can train at the Wave Garden in Bristol for 12 months and learn to get barreled. What board did we go for? We really like the One Bad Egg mid-length design that Mark Phipps made. It's a fantastic board. Luckily, he does a squash version called the Mini Bad Egg. It still has loads of volume and the same DNA, it's just shorter, which is better for surfing the advanced waves and progressing as it fits in the wave better. We also think we overdid it a bit by going with the Big Bad Egg, which was 53 litres. But hindsight's 20/20, and it seems it's better to have more foam than too little. The new 6'6" Mini Bad Egg is 44 litres, so we've dropped a lot of volume, but it's still okay even for a 95 kilogram surfer. Surfing the 6'4" board the other week is another really good reference point. That board was 45 litres, so that gives us confidence in the new board choice. So did we catch the first wave? How did we get on in the session? Fortunately, we caught the first wave, which was great for our confidence. Lots of strange thoughts paddling out on new equipment, especially when you have a low level of experience. It's already challenging just catching the advanced wave, but the session was fantastic. Was it a good move? There are some other waves from that first session. What do you think of the surfing? We were super happy with it. The board worked great. It was just what we were looking for. Keeping the same platform and DNA as the mid-length we surfed, but dropping some volume and length seems to have been a really smart move. As mentioned before, it's a nightmare knowing what board to go with. There's just so much choice. Jumping between different boards all the time isn't really an option at the lower levels, as consistency of using one board seems to be really important when learning. These waves are only from the first session, but we'll be sharing more videos as we progress. Does this qualify as a tube? Not really, but it felt pretty good. Inspiration. As we have been recording the entire session, it makes sense to use the footage and have a look at the other surfers to see if there are any learning points or waves that can inspire us. Here are two waves that stood out from this advanced wave session. In the next episode, we're about to be COVID locked down for the second time in 2020, and we've also invested in a better camera with a zoom lens so we can get better footage for the vlog. But before we move to the upgraded camera setup and get locked down by COVID for a second time, there are a couple more videos to share with you. If you've watched all the other videos to date, you'll see that we've only shared our forehand sessions on the right reef. Do you think our backhand surfing will be the same as the forehand? Is the left wave going to be the same as the right at the Wave Garden Cove? And how are we going to get on with it? Before we answer these questions, we have one more video on boards to share, as we get the chance to surf a 6-foot board, which is a bit special and calls on the technology and design work of Bob Simmons and his modern planing holes. If you ever heard of Daniel Thompson or Tomo Shapes, then Bob Simmons and shapers carrying on his modern planing hole work should be of interest to you. If you want to know more, there are some interesting links in the description below. Join us in the next video as we learn about what makes these boards so much fun.